A little bit more engage option, a little bit more safe damage in a team fight with that curtain call in the form of Jhin, and G2 put Jankos right back onto that Talia. It looks like Olaf is going to be the priority, something a little bit more reliable from Jankos as far as we've seen.
Yeah, all right, and all of a sudden, you know, you can open up some picks. Wouldn't hate to see a GRX coming out here, has got the ability to get into the backline. You know, I also think that there might be some merit towards a Nocturne to try and shut down some of the big engages that are going to come out. And I think that the team fighting comp is going to be there for Supermassive, regardless of the case of which of the two they go for. And the pressure is going to be on G2 to be able to accelerate the top side of the map while keeping Hjarnan Wadid in a situation where they still have that utility to play out the team fight.
And the early game feels like it's going to count so much for both these teams, especially for Jankos, as we see the composition now rounded out with the Gragas. What does Domanj have to do in the early game here, Spawn?
I do think if you remove nameplates right now and just gave this draft to two different teams, the red side team would be happy. So I think that Supermassive have done a very good job of setting up some pretty clear win conditions. I think that Stomach's job right now is to be able to guarantee topside vision. If Wonder gets himself an advantage, there is going to be a lot of trouble.
Spawn. That's a Kali in the top lane for Wonder. 20 seconds mean there's no time to swap, and you have to remember that G2 has two carry threats. This time, Perk's gonna take a little bit more of a backseat, get that favorable matchup in the mid lane against GBM. The Urgot so oppressive against tankier choices, and Wonder on the top side. We've seen him expose Fat Fabulous in the previous game. He's going to look to do it again if that Akali gets ahead.
Mission changes. Build tank on GBM, camp the absolute heck out of Wonder, and try and shut this Akali down. We've all known
toward that push. Now trying to dash to safety. Perks to disdain, not quite going to connect, trying to pull him back, trying to bring him under the tower. Perks hitting level 6, gonna back off, and first blood now dropping. Supermassive, desperate to find a response. TP's being burned. GBM here on the bottom side.
Got 6.
Now Snowflower now on the retreat. Rakan once again going in. The chain CC is there. Fear beyond death. Snowflower gonna get pulled right back, and the Galio ult is too little too late.
Just telegraph plays, and Jankos reading the Supermassive lineup like a book. He knows they want to continually try and visit this lane, but it is just not the Supermassive lineup, and you have to start thinking, how do we rotate around? Actually, there's going to be a fight. You have to hold that thought, because Perks is coming in. Fear Beyond Death is available. He's looking for Zeitnot. He's looking for Snowflower. Flash hit. The disdain is going to be sidestep, but there's just no option. They're just absolutely deleted. Pulled back once again. G2 just destroying Supermassive. And when you're able to push in a Galio and grab so much control over the bottom.
Right on the ward, and G2 just denying every single play. Fat Fabulous, we said he was doing okay earlier in the trades. He's not doing so great in the all-ins. Wonder hunting for blood. Hey, you're gonna respawn, I'll just kill you again. 2 times Fat Fabulous gonna drop here up against Wonder. Perks coming in just in case he needs him, but that's the solo kill for the top laner of G2.
Certainly was. You can see Perks was like, give me the kill. Wonder said, go back to your lane, take a turret or something right now. This one's on me. And the whole G2 lineup really looks like they're coming together. They want another fight.
Somebody trying to get something. He's not even getting a chance to push a button. There's too much damage. Now Snowflower's just running for his life. Zeitnot's got an Olaf in his face. Jankos though on the retreat. Perks on the backside. In comes the Galio. It buys them a brief respite, but not nearly enough. Retreating there as that play turns against them. And I don't know if Stomach wants this. Goes forward. Now he's gonna use the cast to try to knock him out of the trap, but just knocks him right back in. Wonder now on the retreat. Trying to run him down. Wonder with no flash available. The flash forward just wants to secure it. That's the shutdown. Big play coming in from Stomach.
Certainly is. Stops a perfect game, so not gonna...
Oh, the team just wants to get the fight started off, getting a little bit impatient here, and he's gonna get knocked back to the middle of everyone. Now Fat Fabulous coming in. GBM looking for the block. Wadid says, I do not want this, and is gonna back out, goes right back in. And now Fat Fabulous is on the hunt, wants to take him down. He's gonna flash out to safety. Big overstep from Perks. Oh, Wadid now has to run, tries to sidestep in, and is just gonna get dunked by Fat Fabulous.
And all of a sudden, Supermassive saying, we can take a couple of fights. That was just Perks going crazy aggressive. Then he says, okay, I think I'm out, and he says, I'm not out.
Oh, and now it just continues. Jankos may be the one caught out. Zeitnot wants to get this play off, but Perks is still in the backline. The flash over the wall from Zeitnot. Hjarnan now on the retreat. Perks into the middle of the entire team. 3 members locked up. Wonder's looking to clean house. 2 stopwatches immediately used. GBM needs to make it out. The quick taunt. Stomach's trying to get it to safety. Zeitnot still alive. He wants to kill Wonder. They're slowly peeling back, but here comes the curtain call. Zeitnot dead in the eyes of Hjarnan, but they will not find it on the retreat. Zeitnot just wants to get something, but G2 are simply too far ahead. he's running, he's trying, but it will not matter. He will drop in the face of G2. Hjarnan grabs Snowflower, and the fight is won.
Yeah, and where I'm from, that's just called a gold lead team fight. You could see that the whole of the G2 lineup, one at a time, trickle in, just run it.
Net uncontested, however, a TP comes into the side. Can't do a lot here. GBM, what is he doing? Getting locked up, chain CC down. He just wanted to try to find a way back in the game, but it's not going to happen. The sacrificial lamb just running in to die. Hjarnan grabs it. Fabio's trying to keep Perks away from the carry lineup, but Hjarnan on a rampage. GBM untouched, but Wonder does not care. He goes in for Zainat. He wants to reset it. He wants to delete that Ash, and he's going to get it. Easy clean outs for G2. The massive gold lead, insurmountable for Supermassive, and G2 Esports will take first seed in their group.
And in the end, they do it very convincingly, Dracos. They shake off the day one jitters and are able to very handedly close out Supermassive. And once again, it's the experienced members of this lineup, Perks, Wonder, Jankos, having fantastic performances. Supermassive just telegraphed that bottom lane play over and over again. The G2 read them like a book and were able to just close that game out very cleanly.
And you just have to give it up for G2. You can hear the crowd now applauding them. Well-deserved first seed. Many were skeptical after day one if it could come through for this lineup when they look so scattered, when they look so lost against Supermassive. But today, it feels like